everybody, Carolyn here. Today I am doing another binder maintenance video, and this one I don't have much of a plan for because it's been a while since I have filmed one of these videos. February was a really crazy month for me, and so I just have not had time, but I really want to get back into doing them because I do want to make this like a regular part of the second channel. And also it's been close to like 40 days since I've uploaded on this channel, and that just like will not do. I have so many videos that I've been wanting to edit and post on this channel, so I'm gonna try and post at least like 2 videos a week on this channel this month just to kind of get caught up with everything. I'm also seeing Ive this month, so there'll be a vlog for that. I have my Korea vlog still to post. It's almost been a year since I went to Korea. It'll be a year in July. So I guess we still have some time, but like the fact that it's taken me so long to edit those videos is kind of insane. And that's mostly because I was debating on a second channel the whole second half of last year and just didn't do it. And that's why I waited, because I was like, I kind of want to post those on the second channel. Binder maintenance, hello, how are you doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Let's get into the binder maintenance. I just feel like my binders are kind of a disaster right now, and I would just like them to not be a disaster. So I think we're going to start with Twice, just because I know for a fact I have a lot to do in Twice, and that'll like help us ease back into doing this segment, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, let me grab my Twice binder. So here is the Twice binder. I know for a fact I need to replace these sleeves, so let's do that real quick. I was looking at this the other day and I was like, why did I not replace these blue missing photo card sleeves with the new pink ones that I made? I think I started to and I just didn't get to doing it. So let's work on that real quick. So these are for my extra Twice photo cards for Sana and Dahyun rather. And I want to expand the Sana and Dahyun collections a little bit, and I don't know why I just haven't gotten around to doing this yet. Maybe it's because I don't really want to buy the cards, but I need to make a template for them. So anyways, yeah, we'll talk about it when we get to the current era, but I am fairly caught up with the current era, so I don't know, we need to talk about like what my collecting plans are for it, because I went out and I got these today, the Nemo version, and then I got 2 more digipacks. I could not find Sana. I went to one of my local K-pop stores and they had Jihyo and Mina, but they didn't have Sana, so I do need to get Sana still. I also went to Target today and I checked Target just in case, but they only had Uniline. It was the store that I went to when I did my Target vlog where I got Uniline. They only still have Uniline. I was like, maybe they got more in, but anyways. It's also Friday today. I randomly had the day off today. I normally just work a half day on Friday anyways, but my job is starting to rotate one person from my department taking the half day Friday off, especially as it gets warmer and gets into concert season. And we were pretty understaffed before they hired me and one other new person. So now that we're like trained and good to go, they're starting to implement that again. So anyways, last weekend, one of my coworkers last weekend took the Friday off, and then one of my other coworkers was like, hey, I want to take next Friday off. Like, will you take this Friday off? And I was like, okay, like I'm kind of behind in all things because I just finished my like crazy half semester classes last week. So I was like, I have a bunch of like YouTube stuff to catch up on. So yeah, I'll take the day off. And I went and I bought those things from the K-pop store. I was gonna buy like the Le Sserafim member version too. Target, they only had Kazua's version, and I am only getting Chaewon for that. So, and they didn't have any at the K-pop store I went to. They didn't have any easy albums at all, so I don't know if they're like sold out or what, but I'll have to check my other 2 stores. The store that I went to is the only one where you can't check their stock online. Yeah, because I wasn't able to like check their stock online, but it's also the closest one to me. And it was the one that's in like the Asian grocery store, and I had to go to the Asian grocery store today anyway. So I was like, well, let me just go to that K-pop store and we'll see what's going on, because I did not want to drive across town to the other 2 K-pop stores today. They're both like 20 minutes from me. So they're kind of far to just like go to. And this other one is like really close to me. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. So we need to discuss kind of what I'm going to be collecting for the Nemo version. But yeah, so it's been kind of a crazy month. Also, these fillers are like I think some of them are slightly too large for these pockets. I made some that were too small at first, and then I switched them to these, but these like missing photo card ones are a little smaller than the pink ones, but it's okay. But yeah, I'm settling into my new job. I really like it. February was a lot of like training for that new job, and then also trying to keep up with schoolwork. So it's been a lot, and that's why I kind of just took a step back from YouTube for a minute, which is something I really do hate doing. Like, I hate stepping away from YouTube, and it bothers me when I'm not posting regularly, because it's something I really enjoy. It's something I find very therapeutic, and also I just love like interacting with you guys, and the fact that I felt like I couldn't fully commit to that in February was kind of not annoying, but like stressful. And yeah, definitely made me I don't like to overcommit to things, so it just made me feel like I had overcommitted to stuff. But anyways, we're getting all caught up again. I started going through my trade sales again. I'm gonna film a shop with me photo card video later today. It's like 4:30 right now. I've been running around all day, but I was like, I really want to film this first, get that going, and then I can film the shop with me video. So yeah, that's really what's going on. Also, there haven't been a lot of like K-pop releases until recently. Like, Twice started the the K-pop releases for me for this year, because the last K-pop release that I got from like a group that I stan was ATEEZ back in December. So it's been a hot minute, because like Stray Kids made a comeback in November. Monsta X are not on hiatus, because people say that all the time. They're not on hiatus, but like most of the members are in the military, and Changyun is working on his next album, but he hasn't released it yet. And then I think Shonue is working on a solo album, but he's doing a bunch of things right now. He has like a musical coming up, and he's in a bunch of like brands and stuff. So he's working for a bunch of brands, and so he's just a super busy guy, but not busy in a way that like I need to buy things for Monsta X right now. And then I don't have anything really at my Korean address right now. I have my Monsta X DVDs for MX Friends, and I need to ship those, because if I want any chance of trading my pobs for Changyun and Kihyun, like I have to ship that. But there's just nothing else in that package and there's really nothing else that I want to ship to my Korean address, except I'm finishing up a Poke Market haul. I think I'm gonna try to do that today or tomorrow too. I only have 30 cards in it, and 2 of them are for a friend, and I was like, I really want to like get it up to 40 cards, but I also feel like I really should ship it soon. So yeah, I didn't get to do, and I also have cards at the Bayou Warehouse, so there's just kind of a lot going on right now. I really want to new topic, I really want to replace these Ultra Pro 8 pockets for these ID photos. Do I have a good 8 pocket that I can just like switch out right now? Let me go look at my sleeves. Okay, so these are for the sleeves I was thinking of are 10 pocket sleeves, not 8 pockets. So we'll have to leave this for right now and find another sleeve that's like side loading. But anyways, going back here. So first of all, I wanted to put in sticky notes for the fillers here. I wanted to put in sticky notes for the fillers here. I am pretty much done with this collection. I'm just waiting for trades to come in. Some trades did come in, but there's a lot that I'm still trading for this era. So I finished this like really fast. Like Twice's comeback was what, like 2 weeks ago. I'm still working on the digipack, and I picked up 2 digipacks today, like I said, and only one came with a POB card, and it was Chaeyoung, who I already have. Or no, it was Sui, who I traded for, I think, recently. Anyways, so I'm gonna write some sticky notes on here. Let me scoot this over so I can do this here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna write some sticky notes. I need a better pen. So let's talk about this current era. So like I said, I bought the Nemo version today, and my polls were pretty good. So originally for the Nemo version, I was like, I think all I'm gonna do is collect bias line for it. I need to do this like here, or else I'm not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. I was gonna collect bias line for it, right? I pulled 2 members of bias line and I pulled a Nyan photo card. I really wanted to keep the Nyan photo card because she's Nyan and I love her and I love every member of Twice so much. Yeah, so I was like, I don't really want to trade Nyan for like someone in my bias line. So I think I am going to end up collecting OT9. I did a little looking on Bai earlier because I was like, if these cards are like stupidly priced, then I'm just not gonna do it. Like, it's not happening. But if they're like okay price, then it'll be fine, and I'll just do it, but just take my time with it because it's gonna be a while until Twice make another comeback. So it's okay. I mean, I have to work on those old cards. That has to be something I do. I have to make a template for that soon. Maybe it's something I'll work on this weekend to see if I can, because I think it would help to post a template because right now people don't even know like what I'm looking for. This is Sana. So like, it's really unhelpful for people right now because they don't even know what cards I'm missing. I mean, you could see like what I'm missing, but honestly, most of the time I don't even realize I don't even know what's missing. So yeah, I need to do something about that and post a template for that and then post an updated template for Kihyun. I just feel like I have so many things that I've just like haven't done over the past like month and a half because I've just been working at this new job and now I'm kind of like settling into a pattern here. And so a lot of the things that I've posted have been sponsored content because obviously like I still have sponsorships I want to keep up with, but I like to not do too much sponsored content like without other things in between, obviously. I want to keep collecting this era for a little longer. So I think I am going to at least try. If in like 2 months I haven't made really any progress on it, I am just gonna say goodbye to that idea and just not do it. What am I doing? This is Dahyun. And just like change it back. But I don't know. I think for right now, I don't know. It's a good idea. Maybe it won't be that difficult. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more sets of these maybe. People were asking me if I wanted to collect OT9 for them and I'm like, I do want to collect OT9. It's just a matter of like how painful is it gonna be because collecting Twice is very easy. It's very straightforward. It's why I was able to finish this so quickly. I bought 12 albums total, 9 being Target albums. Not me missing every single Momo card, by the way. I made a sticky note for her on every page, but Momo was actually the last member I finished too. I have one more pending trade for a Momo card from this set actually. And then I'll be good with Momo, but difficult. It was difficult for sure. But yeah, Twice albums give you 5 cards, and so it's very easy to collect OT9. Like when I put cards away last time in my sorting photo card video, I was like, wow, I'm really not missing a lot. Like that's kind of amazing. And I have a bunch of friends who collect Twice, and so I was able to trade some cards with them, which is really fun. And yeah, but there definitely is an IVE comeback in the works too. So I want to finish my IVE collection. I'm not missing that many cards from IVE Mine, so I want to kind of finish that this weekend. And then while I'm waiting for the IVE comeback, like I can kind of work on OT9 Twice for a little bit, because for the most part for Stray Kids, I'm like just back collecting Changbin cards, which has been going pretty well so far. A lot of people reach out to me with like Changbin cards that they have. And I'm going to be looking into some sets on Bai as well to see if I can finish Changbin before the end of March would be ideal. Because Stray Kids are also rumored to make a comeback in like Q2, I think it is. So yeah, this is the only Jonghyun card I'm missing. It's the only sticky note I've made for her. So anyways, that's what's going on in my brain, is that I just feel like I have been neglecting collecting for the first couple of months of the year, but I also was so busy last year. Like so many groups made comebacks that I collect like back to back, and so I was kind of just taking a moment to like not enjoy, because I'm not enjoying it, but just like enjoy not needing to buy a ton of K-pop every single month, especially because there are a bunch of concerts that I'm like waiting on announcements for. So I'm just like, I don't want to obviously go into concert season with no money saved for concerts, because I want to go to concerts. Like the only thing I have tickets for is IVE so far, and like I want to go to KCON, but I think I'll probably go to KCON no matter what, because ZB1 are gonna be there. So I think I'm probably gonna go no matter what, but I really want to see who else is on the lineup, because like ZB1 are probably gonna do a world tour in the second half of the year too, and they're probably gonna release another album soon. So I'm missing a couple of ZB1 cards still, like a couple Matthew cards. And then I want to get some pubs for him, but he has become so expensive recently. I don't know why he's become so expensive recently. I mean, I do, like, because he's the most lovable human being out there. And he, in a lot of ways, reminds me of a younger Wano, you know, which is its own thing. And then Wano comes back in September, too. So, like, I'm really trying to prepare and Minhyuk comes back in October. I think he comes back the first week of October. I think it was supposed to be the last week of September, but I don't know, the way it was calculated was incorrect or something. So it's like the first week of October. But either way, Minhyuk will be back. And then I don't remember what months Joohyun, Kihyun, I know Hyungwon comes back in May, but yeah, I don't remember when Kihyun and Joohyun come back. I want to say they're like March and April, maybe. I feel like Kihyun isn't May, but I don't know. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm focusing on Wano, because Wano is like the person who is gonna be coming back soonest. So I'm trying to like count down to Wano, which is less than 6 months away. Everybody cheered, and I know that that man is gonna pop right into the studio. They're gonna pick him up from his little military center, and they're gonna drive him straight to the studio, because I know he's gonna be like itching to get back to work. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Wano come back in like November of this year. And that's me being generous and not thinking of Wano as the crazy workaholic human being that he is, who like pumped out so much music before he went to the military and has been writing music and working on planning his next album. So that's me being generous. But anyways, we want to save up for the Wano comeback too. But yeah, I have some group orders I joined that are like kind of picking up a little bit now, which is exciting. I joined a group order for the ZB1 Christmas cards back in December. They were Christmas cards. So they should be hopefully being shipped from the caddy of my GOM soon. I don't know. I thought about opening for some sets for ZB1's upcoming album, but I don't know. I would need to, not their Japanese single, by the way, which is very good. I really enjoy it. I'm really excited to collect from it. I'm probably going to do most of that on Bai, except Ganoka's so expensive on Bai, but I really want to buy his member version with his photo card. Like, I don't want to do a lot of trading for him. And like, I just want to get his and Hanbin's like member version photo cards, because I think that set is really cute. And then I'm going to collect everything for Matthew, because I'm a crazy person. Here's the Target set. Real fun. I did end up trading for all the Target cards. I somehow ended up with an extra Mina, and I don't know how that happened. Did I pull 2 Minas from the same album? Because I don't remember doing that. But when I was looking over all the cards I had, I was like, I have an extra Mina Target card. Like, one more than I thought I did. So, anyways, I'm probably going to reorganize these once I get them all in the mail. Because there's 3 members. Junghyun is a faraway card, Mina, and then Sui is a faraway card. So I think I'm going to move those members to the middle. They couldn't have... Does nobody think of the set? Does nobody think of the set when making pobs? Like, come on now. What about his OT9 collectors here? That's kind of my plan for that. I've spent a long time doing this. I've spent 30 minutes making these little sticky notes. I thought about setting up for Cravity today too. My thing with Cravity is that I think I'm going to follow my own advice and collect current era and then go backwards. but I don't know if I want to buy albums and try to trade, because when I tried to trade Starship Square benefits last time, it was really difficult. And I would rather not do that. I want to buy like their member versions too. So I was looking into getting like Alan and Minnie's member versions with their cards. So I guess we could set up for Cravity today. I'll have to just pull up a template, but that's easy enough to do. But I've been thinking about setting up for Cravity, but I think I'm just gonna set up for like, I don't know. I think it would be nice to set up for everything, but I have some cards that I've purchased on Pokemarket. It's really what I should do is just go through and buy a bunch of cards from Pokemarket for Cravity, but I don't wanna like spend too much on older cards because I wanna be able to focus on the current era, because I think I'm gonna have the easiest time with that. Oh, I think I had a trade for Zooey though. Do I? It should be in my stack if I do. This is my stack for this week, which might look impressive, but it just has like, it doesn't have any of the stuff from the Nemo albums yet, but it has like all the pre-order cards because I think I want to store these away. And then I have like an OT8 set of Skids cards back here from their Christmas set. I thought about not putting photo cards away this week, but one of my goals for 2024 is to really like stick to my every other week schedule, even if I don't have a ton of cards, and just like still get the video up and like be consistent with it. So I don't know. I have this really cute unit card though. I could have sworn that I had put the card in here that I traded for. Oh, there's this Mina card. Maybe I didn't trade for Chewy. Maybe I was like thinking about it and like talking to someone about trading, but maybe we haven't actually done it yet. I also need to package a bunch of trades today, but I'm gonna take photos and repost everything this weekend. Next week is spring break, and it's also a really slow week at my job, so I'm hoping I can get a ton of YouTube stuff done next week because I don't really have a lot of homework that I'm behind on. I think I have a quiz this weekend. And I have some lectures to watch, but I don't really have a lot going on. That's exciting. I don't have another exam for like a month, which is, oh, it's so nice. Actually, I think it's 3 weeks, but that's a long time for me to not have an exam. I feel like I have exams all the time, and right now I don't, so that's good. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of that, get some serious like photo card stuff done this week, some YouTube stuff done. I'm behind on editing a ton of videos, so I'm gonna try to do a bunch of editing this week and this weekend. So yeah, I'm hoping to kind of get ahead in editing so I can delete some footage off of my computer, but then also I can just have a bunch of videos pre-planned and pre-filmed. And I want to film a bunch of shorts too. I filmed one earlier of the like Nemo albums, and that will be up by the time you see this video. How did I barely pull like any Sana this era? I feel like Sana gave me a really hard time this era, I feel like. And she's kind of hard to trade for, but I was able to trade for her bear card, which I was terrified about. I was like, oh my gosh, please somebody trade me for Sana's bear card before I like go crazy. But yeah, the digipack cards worry me just a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. I just didn't want to do too much trading until I had bought in a couple more copies. But I'm gonna see, I want to order some stuff from Light Up K. So maybe, actually I looked earlier and they were out of stock because I thought about it. Because I have a coupon code that I could use. So I thought about buying them from Light Up K, and then they were out of stock at the digipack versions, which was so sad because I really wanted to buy that from them. But I want to buy some other things. I'm just like really behind. I think I might try to buy the Cravity digipacks from there, but I kind of want to buy, I don't know. Trading for Cravity last time was so hard. If you like are Lovity and you watch my videos and you collect Cravity, let me know what the trading community is like. Like, am I just not, is it just the Instagram algorithm that's like screwing me over? And the fact that I don't have like a lot of people who follow my main account who collect Cravity, is that my issue? I don't know, but they're so cheap on Pokemarket that I'm kind of just like, maybe I should just wait for the prices to go down and buy Cravity cards from there. I don't know. There's also kind of a lot this era, but their new album is so good. Like, I'm really excited about it. And I also did look today when I was at the Kpop store, and they didn't have Gravity's new album yet, but it's fine. There's also a play version for Cravity. Monsta X is gonna have play versions too, aren't they? We're gonna have to deal with the play versions. That's like what I'm missing the most for IVE right now is the play versions. They're like really annoying and really expensive, and I did not pull Wonyoung, so pretty sad. But yeah, I really want to be caught up with IVE because I feel like I took a break from collecting IVE to like focus on 17 and Stray Kids' comebacks, and then ATs. ATs I'm pretty much done. I'm just missing like a couple of cards from the OT8 sets. I got the last Hongjung card I was missing this morning. The only thing I'm missing from Yuno is his Barnes & Noble card, which I was also thinking today. I'm just so chatty today. I hope you're enjoying this, but I was also thinking today how I need to make a photo for my ATs highlight saying that I'm collecting Yuno now, because I wanted to upload the complete Until Next Comeback for Hongjung, because I am done with him until next comeback, which is kind of crazy. I feel like I mean, it's March, so it's not that crazy, but I feel like it took me a lot longer to collect last era than it did this era. And this era was just because, like, I had a couple of trades fall through, so that was sad, but it's okay. We got it. I'm also kind of worried about these. Like, I really didn't pull a lot of these, which is kind of concerning. I traded for Mina with a friend, and then I pulled Mina today. So that was sad, but I also pulled Nyan for here, so I'm just missing Sana, Dahyun, and Chae. Well, I have Chaeyoung. I forgot to put her away last time. Somebody commented that on my sorting photo card video, and I was like, you know what? You're so right. She ended up in the trade sale pile, like both of her cards. So I have Chaeyoung to put away this week. So I guess I'm not missing as many as I thought. I'm missing Jui. I just need Sana, Dahyun, and Sui, maybe? I really do want to start shipping stuff again, though. Like, I feel like it's time. I don't know. I'm not really waiting on anything at my Korean address, so I feel like I should just send it. I have some things that are, there's definitely fees on them on Bai, because they've been sitting there for so long. Like, I have some one-packed cards there that just, I haven't shipped. I'm missing 2 one-packed cards for their last album as well, so I'll try to get those too. But anyways, so there's all of that. For here, okay, so for my signed albums, I pulled Sana, and I was able to trade for Jihyo and Dahyun, which is amazing because I still don't have Sana from last era, so that's exciting. So these are double sleeved, by the way, or just single sleeved. But usually I don't sleeve larger inclusions, but because these are signed, I did sleeve these. So I think I'll put in another 3 pocket for this, since I'll be able to put away Sana at least this era. I'm so excited that I was able to find a trade for both of my other girlies so easily. That's really nice. So I'll be storing away Sana this week, and then I don't know, I've been trying to decide, well, let me do this first. Let me throw in some 9 pocket pages for here. So I was thinking about it, and I feel like maybe we store the full sets of the Nemo version, but we only do I just hate like how much space these take up, and there's also 10 cards, so maybe we just do bias line for these. So we'll do a bias line page for these. Anyways, so then I'll need, do I want to store the Nemo cards though if I'm gonna be doing OT9 for the selfies, like for the special cards? Should I just keep them in the Nemo album? It was different with Stray Kids because Stray Kids had selfie cards as their Nemo set, and then the Nemo set for Twice is not selfie cards. I don't know what NMIX and ITZY were like because I don't follow those groups super closely. Oh, am I almost out of 9 pocket sleeves again? I go through these so fast. I haven't even really bought anything this year. Like, this Twice comeback is the first time this year that I've really spent a lot of money. Okay, so this is for bias line OT9 set here. My thought was to stick like 1 sheet in here and be like, we'll start collecting bias line for Nemo version and see how that goes. I don't want this to be a thing that I'm just like in limbo for. Like if I want to collect this, I want to like work on it actively and like get it done. So that's my thought process there. But then I'm not gonna want to trade the Nyan card I pulled because she'll be hard to get again later. So I should just keep her if I'm not sure. I looked up some Asana's cards earlier, and she's the member that worries me the most because I feel like she's kind of expensive. And her cards on Bai were like $10 each, which is cheaper than like the YG tag cards for Treasure, which is all I have to compare it to, because some of Junkyu's cards would be like, for the selfie cards would be like $20, which is just kind of insane. Kind of more than I would want to spend on like OT9 twice. This is why I film these videos, so that I can do all of this thinking in these videos, so that when it comes to like the actual sorting photo card video, I actually have like a plan. I think my plan, maybe I should just do a bias line for these, at least for right now. Maybe my plan should be bias line for these, for like the selfie cards, the special cards, I think they're called this era. I'll do the special cards, and then I will store the non-selfie cards for these, but I'll only do bias line for the pre-order cards. And then I'll go back and I'll finish the extra Sana and Taehyun cards that I need. And if I finish that before Twice's next comeback, then I am allowed to go back and maybe expand upon this collection for the special cards. I think that should be my plan because I need to get those other cards done. I definitely want like these older Sana and Taehyun cards done before I film my mid-year video. So thinking like way in the future here, but I want this done. And I know between now and then there's gonna be a Stray Kids comeback, most likely. So I think I'm gonna try and work on this instead of collecting OT9 for the Nemo version. And then maybe next era we can think about collecting OT9 for the Nemo version, because the Nemo albums are not going away. Maybe next time JYP will give us more than one special card per album. Yeah, and we'll be able to collect a little more thoroughly. But I think for right now, I do need to make these cards a priority and make like these sets a priority. I need to make a template for this. This is just gonna be like one extra set. Like I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a duplicate of some Jihyo card I already have. I just haven't decided what yet. Just something I like or something that I come across maybe in a bundle. But anyways, that was 40 minutes of working on Twice. I've been filming for 40 minutes. I also need to redo this cover. I'm gonna do that off camera. But I'm gonna do it tonight because I want it to look good for the sorting photo card video. Should we work on the Cravity setup maybe? I don't really know what else I need to do right now. 17 is fine. Like I'm putting away an OT13 set this week, but I can just put some pages in the binder. It's not really anything crazy. I have some Eunbi cards I'm putting away this week, but Eunbi has been set up for everything, so I don't need to worry about that. Nothing going on with the Monstas. I'm adding like an OT8 set for Stray Kids, so again, I'll just like throw a page in there and put that away. I have some postcards. I finished the postcards for ATs, so that's gonna be part of this week's video. I already have that spaced out for all the members, so that's fine. NCT, I mean, I could set up for Dream, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to set up for Dream. I want to finish some 127 sets before I start thinking about Dream's comeback, and then I'm still missing one JNO card for the full group NCT. I want to finish that. Wano, there's nothing, I mean, I'm adding a Wano card, but it's nothing that I haven't like set up for, so it's fine. Treasure, I have nothing going on for. Yeah, so let's set up for Cravity, and then, yeah, let me grab my binder. Okay, and then this is the binder. This is ZB1, I have larger inclusions, and Cravity. But we haven't done anything for Cravity. There's just a bunch of random sleeves in here, and a couple of Alan photo cards that just are here. So we have some things set up for Cravity already. So I'm just gonna add in a couple pages here. Let me pull up a good template for this era. Okay, so let's talk about Gravity's comeback. So this is an Alan template I found on Twitter. This is the user. Obviously you can tell by their name that they bias Alan. So I only was able to find an Alan template. But I figured it was good enough for right now. We could just kind of go off of this, and then Mini obviously has equivalents to everything on this template. But yeah, so let me tell you what my plan is. So I made fillers while off camera, and I was looking at this, and okay, so they released the Starship Square photo book card previews, and they're really, really pretty. They're giving Reason version 3 for me, from Monster X, and I obviously loved that concept, and it's a very similar concept, and I was really upset that Monster X didn't get like pretty floral photo cards like that. So the fact that Cravity has them makes me real tempted to collect them. However, this is my first era like actually collecting Cravity, because Sunseeker, I like bought the albums, did some trading, but I only bought digipacks. I didn't really try to get like normal album cards. So this is like my first era actually really collecting Cravity, so I don't want to do anything too crazy. So what I'm going to do for this era is I'm going to collect these four album cards. So the Nightfall, Afterglow, Sunrise, and the Digipack card. I'm not going to collect the play version because it's such a pain for Ive right now. And I want this to be like an enjoyable experience for collecting Cravity the first era. However, I would love to get like the Starship Square Pobs eventually. So if I do that, this is the same concept as the play version, the Digipack one. So I would be able to kind of fill up another 8 pocket. And then I'm also going to collect the unit card for Alan and Minnie, which this is their unit card, very cute. So I'm going to be collecting that unit card as well. I won't be collecting any other Cravity unit cards because that's just not how I'm going to be collecting Cravity. But yeah, so we're going to start off with this for right now. So it'll completely fill in 9 pocket. And I think it'll be pretty straightforward to do. So that's what we're going to do this time. And obviously in the future, I can expand upon this. I can always go back and collect more for this album. But I think for starting off collecting Cravity, because I've been a little hesitant to start it because I feel like I'm kind of late in the game to collecting Cravity. Which isn't something that happens to me very often anymore because I've been in K-pop for a very long time. So a lot of the times I'm collecting a group straight from the beginning, and I don't really have to go back. Like the only things I really have to go back on are like expanding my Stray Kids collection and going back and collecting older eras. And like for Monster X, when I picked up Changyun, which it's been a while since I did that, but I had to go back and collect his older cards, and that was a thing. So anyways, I'm going to put the Alan and Minnie unit card in the middle here. And then I would like to get like their sets. So I would like to get their Digipack sets rather. So I would love to get like the poster for, you can see Alan's Sunseeker one back here. So I'd love to get that eventually. And then Alan is older than Minnie, so I'm going to do Alan's cards at the top. Like I said, I don't think this will be extremely difficult. I'm just kind of trying to ease myself into collecting Cravity, and so I think starting for the current era is a really good place to start without feeling too overwhelmed, and then just starting with like the basic album cards is going to be a really great place for me to start picking up a new collection. I'm really excited about it. I have been wanting to collect Cravity for a long time, for a few eras now. I love this new album from them. It's so good. So I'm really excited to be collecting them. I don't know if I want Alan's Digipack over here or over here. I can always switch it around, but anyways, kind of what I want to do. I just don't want to like, I picked up one pack recently too, and like there's been a couple comebacks, and so I just want to like take this very slowly and like casually, well maybe not slowly, but like, you know, I want to try and kind of ease my way into this. But I would like to get these Starship Square Pobs. And Starship Square, if you're unfamiliar with Starship groups, Starship Square is the easiest pre-order benefit to get because everybody buys from Starship Square. And for the photo book versions, they give everybody like 2 cards per album, so they're not really that expensive. I never really have issues getting Starship Square cards. The only ones that have issues is like the set cards, because you have to buy like a bunch of albums to get these cards. Yeah, it's the 3+9 set. I think that'll be kind of difficult. But I could also get the K-Town for You Pop as well. Those are pretty easy to get, but I don't think the Starship Square Digipack will be that difficult. I almost bought the Digipacks from Starship Square for this era, but then I was like, I don't want to get like stuck having to trade POBs again, and it took a long time for me to find POBs to trade, like people to trade with last era, so I just wanted to kind of go in easy with it this time. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do for Cravity for right now. I do hope I can find some of their cards fairly soon. Their album just came out, I don't know, maybe like a week or two ago, so I'll do a little looking around like Pokemarket and Buyee, but I'm expecting, because it's a fairly new album, the cards will be a little expensive for a little bit, especially mini, but I don't know, maybe the sets are already pretty cheap. I'll have to do a little digging into it. But anyways, I know that this was kind of a weird binder maintenance video this time around, but I just kind of wanted to ease my way back into doing these videos. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video still, even though it was just twice in Cravity. I promise as we get back into doing this, there will be more things that I set up for. I'm gonna try also and maybe film this as like a multi-clip thing in the future, where if I'm like, I really want to set up for this group, I just like sit down and set up for them and I film it for you guys. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing that kind of a format as well, but we'll have to see. But anyways, I am very excited to be collecting Cravity. I'm very excited to add more to my Twice collection, and I'm really happy I kind of figured out a plan for my Twice collection, because I feel like the past week I've just been thinking about it and haven't really been sure what to do for it. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.